Hello and welcome to the NORC NASCAR iRacing series coming to Chicagoland Speedway from the run event. Deb Bears 225 here for the first round of the NORC iRacing chase. Today we'll be doing 150 laps around the Chicagoland Speedway. It's a field begins to roll off here with the pole being number 22 Jared Darling to his outside of the points leader number 83 of Bobby Slinsky.
And in row number 2 we have the 74 of John Barry and to his outside David Shutt. And in row number 3 we have the 15 of Ariati and to his outside Josh Robin.
Take a look at row number 4. We got the one of Delonte Bauer to his outside on Air Chaser, number 28 of Cody Miller.
Row number 5 we have Brett Bakari and to his outside Justin Gable.
Let's take a look at row number 6. So we're getting number 4 Ryan Marin to his outside of number 24 Bobby Shane, another person inside the chase.
Row number 7 we have the 89 of Sean Williams and to his outside Steven.
As we take a look at row number 8 here, we got the number 25 Terrell Baker, another chaser, and his outside on number 3 of Jimmy Olette.
And in row number 9.
And looking at row number 10 here, we got the number 70 of Aaron Smith to his outside number 41 of Ken Hendry. Alright, so we got 225 miles, 150 laps here for the first round of chase here at Chicagoland Speedway. This track is a multiple groove racetrack, should expect some really good racing. Pace car will pull off down at pit road here. Jarrett Darling will lean towards the green, and the green flag's on. We're underway in the Bears 225 here at Chicagoland, Joliet, Illinois.
These guys already.
See, we're already 3 wide back here as we're still side by side for the lead. Jared Darling trying to run on the bottom, trying to clear Zelensky. We actually got a big separation in the middle of the pack there. Now head into turn number 1. Jared Darling, he will clear Bobby Zelensky and he will take a hold of the top spot as they come off of turn number 4.
These guys are already using the apron here in the straightaway as I finally got myself together.
Here comes Zelensky having a really good run here on the top lane. You see the high line does work here at this racetrack, and he's going to take that position away, or at least try to take position. If you take a look at the back of the field, we got more cars. Looks like the 13 Justin Gable had a little bit of a moment coming off of turn 2.
Alright, I'm good now.
Coming off turn 4, we're still side by side for the lead. It goes to 42 with David Shutt all the way down the bottom. He's going to make it 3 wide for the lead as we head into turn 1. Oh, we got a little bit sideways there.
Whoa! Look for these guys kind of run up against the wall here. This place has a lot of different grooves that you can run, and you know it's got a 15-year-old surface underneath. It's got not a whole lot of grip. They can open up the door for that outside line to come through.
Yeah. See, Zelensky, he's running the middle here. And he's trying to hold up to 74. Hey, Josh, he's going all the way up towards the wall there. As they head back for the tri-oval, as they head back at turn 1. Jarrett Darling starting to extend the advantage he has over the second place of David Shutt. Bobby Slinsky is falling back into third. 74, it looks like he's going to lose position to Josh Robin.
Some of these guys in the chase with their purple banners there on the windshield, purple rear spoiler. A lot of these guys trying to fight for a championship. Bobby Zelensky being the defending champion. And looking strong here early on in the race. Josh Robin looking to pounce on him for third.
See the 42 of David Shutt. He is main up that round on the 22 of Jarrett Darling. A little bit of a bobble. Ooh, one car really close to the wall there coming off of turn 2. I believe that was the 8 of Josh. Almost had a crushed can of Budweiser to come off of turn 2. David Shutt trying to use that higher line, try to get a run, come off of turn 4.
These guys better be careful they don't burn out their rear tires running that outside, because it's got less rear grip on the outside when you're up against the wall because you're turning less. You're relying more on the rear tires to keep your car straight. But when you're on the bottom, you're wasting more of your front tires, so it's really all about balancing what tires would I rather have at the end of the run. Me personally, I would choose the front tires because at least you can turn. A loose car is a fast car.
And as we see, the 42 David Shutt was actually able to complete the pass on Jared Darling, going to the outside and took the lead. And definitely running a much higher line than Jared Darling does going to turn 1 2. Actually, Jared looks like he got a little bit loose coming off of turn 2 here. See the one Delonte Bauer is going past the 74. We got a race going back here between 28 Cody Miller and 19 Brett Picari. Here comes Bobby Cheney to the inside.
You got Justin Gable behind them, and I'm not going to get to the name of the guy behind him, but so a lot of these chasers kind of biding their time, like Cody Miller, like Bobby Cheney, just kind of waiting until that first caution, because they know it's going to come out eventually. Already got 3 wide off turn 2. Wow, Picari did not get a good turn 2 at all.
Yeah, Cody Miller had a really good run on the top line here. But it looks like he's going to have a little bit more of an advantage. Actually, he got for 3 and 4 really well. It looks like he'll be able to cure Cody Miller on the top lane. Well, Cody Miller coming back to the high line again. 19 will throw a little bit of a block there. We'll chop him off a little bit. Still like 24. Bobby Cheney down there on that bottom line. So I'm thinking it's 28 of Cody Miller. He's making that outside line work. 3 wide again going down the back straightaway. Got the 13 of Justin Gable here, just kind of waiting to see which line would go as he actually backs off really early. Still 3 wide as we come off of turn 4.
Oh yeah, these guys are really making it work. Got Sean Williams behind them, kind of lurking back there. Got the 4 behind him, and looks like Cheney's gonna be the lone one on the bottom. And up, nobody's gonna follow him.
Yeah, Sean Williams, he's another person in the chase. Here comes the 13, Justin Gable. He's looking inside of Cody Miller. As we're still side by side between the 24 and 19. These guys seem like they've been side by side for the last 5 laps. I've not been able to
really ever since the green flag, they've been side by side, really.
And we got about a group of like 6 cars here in this pack here. Actually, it's 7 here, a little bit strung out. We got the Bleedos 25 of Terrell Baker and an 89 Sean Williams. Kind of.
That's the 4.
Okay, that's a 4 of Ryan Murray. Sometimes Terrell Baker he'll run one of those older style Jeff Gordon cars. It's kind of hard to tell if that's the 4 or the 25 sometimes. But we still have the 19 and the 24 still side by side. Cody Miller lost to the ground. He's coming back up.
Cody doesn't know which way to go. Can't really tell if he. Oh, looks like Cheney's gonna finally
19 got a little bit wobbled there. As we head up to another side-by-side battle, we got a race between the 15 and the 74. We got Femiola
right behind them.
You also got a side-by-side battle between the 8 and the 1, Josh Rahman and Delonte Bauer.
That 8 car's been using the wall ever since the green flag. There he goes again. Not all the way up this time.
Yeah, he's gonna we got really close.
Ooh.
We got a 3-car battle up here for the lead. Here comes Jarrett Darling trying to battle back.
David Schott kind of put a sizable gap on Jared Darling and Bobby Zelensky a few laps ago, but it looks like these two have ran down Schott and they've caught him, and now they're trying to pass him.
Yeah, we saw his shot. He took the lead away from Jared about 10 laps ago, passing on the outside, and here comes Jared Darling back to the inside. Ooh, we got Bobby Zelensky. He's going to make it 3 wide at the bottom. No, Jared went down and blocked that move, but it looks like Zelensky already backed out of it. You know, Schott not either one. He's got some room.
Oh no.
Coming to the line, it looks like the leader of that lap will be Jared Darling. Jared is going to have kind of a bad entry going to one here, really low. That's going to give it advantage to Schott. But really, Schott doesn't seem like he can get on the throttle. Let's see, Bobby Zelensky had a really good run there. I think he's just waiting for these two to clear each other before he can decide which way he wants to go. Now he goes to the inside of David Schott. And it looks like Jared Darling, yeah, he will complete the pass. He will take the lead back.
Watch for Zelensky to use the, never mind. Thought he was going to use the apron there, but he's still maintaining side by side with David Schott going into 1. And you see here, David Schott not really affected by being right behind Jared Darling's car. These cars don't really have the aero push like we've talked about. You're not really affected by dirty air.
Yeah, you can get up right behind the guy up in front of you in the car. It'll never get tight on you, hardly at all. Like really, the only track it seems like it affects you is really Indianapolis. Everywhere else, you can get up right on that guy's rear bumper, and the car will handle just the same as you, like 2 seconds behind him.
Josh Robbins still side by side with the 15.
As we watch this battle for the lead. Now, as these tires begin to wear here, you're going to start noticing these guys. Ooh, Jared Darling putting a little bit of a block on Sliski going into turn 3, not allowing him to get to the inside. But as these tires begin to wear, you won't see these guys going down onto the apron as much. You see Bobby Sliski, he's going to stay up above the white line. But as these tires begin to wear off here, you start losing grip. And when you go down on the apron, that's okay. But when you come back up, that transmission will kick the car sideways, and if you're not, up to grasp with your handling, not ready for it, it will snap you sideways. It is possible to spin out if you're not ready for it.
It happens a lot with the Cup cars because they don't really have a lot of grip to start with compared to these cars, and they can really get kicked sideways. But these cars can hold their own on transitions a little bit better than the Cup cars do. And you see right here, we got Femiola and John Berry still side by side.
Well, looks like Finn will be able to complete the pass though. Next is 74 trying to come back, but we're going back to Dell up front, battle for the lead. See Selinsky take a little bit wider arc into the corner, runs a little bit higher line than Jared Darling.
I think the bigger arc that you take going into the corner, you save your front tires a little bit more. So, Selinsky trying to always find ways to save his tires and run aggressive at the same time. That's what he's been doing all season long, really ever since NORC has been here on iRacing. That's all Selinsky's done, is just find ways to stay up front and keep his pace on a very consistent basis.
See, we got a battle here between the one and Delonte Bauer and Josh Roman. Josh Roman has been pretty much, he has stayed committed to that outside line. Really, there's a couple of cars that are running up there, but it seems like he's the only one that's really choosing to be up there like the whole run.
And this race is before the season 4 build, if I'm correct here. So, the rubber that's accumulated on the track is not really going to react to the cars running on different grooves as fast as you would expect it to. So, Josh Robin running up there, it might be hurting him more than it might be helping him.
Yeah, this race was done with the current season, actually the old build, so the track won't burble up as quickly as it does as now. As we have take a look at battle for the lead here. I tell one car is starting to catch these guys a little bit is the 15 of Ariotti. He's starting to reel into 42 of David Shutt for third place.
No surprise.
Yeah, Ariotti is definitely one of the best cars. Actually, he does take third away from the 42 back there. But Ariotti, he is really good at handling some long run speed.
It's like running a marathon. He might not be the fastest initially, but once we get 10, 15 laps into a run, that's when he really starts to come alive. We're almost 25 laps in this race, and he's already catching the leader. So, we've seen the pace drop off at least a second and a half, and that's just being nice. And we got Josh Robbins still going backwards. Yes.
Speaking of dropping off the pace here, the 8 car. I think that Highline is not working out for him as well as he would hope, because he has lost position to the one. Actually, we got a caution on the racetrack. Actually, Yo on the speedway. If we could find the cause. Let's take a look at the replay here. I don't know who was Justin Gable. Actually, it looks like he's going to bring on the yellow. It looks like I think he clipped the apron.
Yeah, that's rare for him.
Didn't hit anything, just brought the yellow as he tries to do a 180 here.
Yeah, that might have been why the caution came out there. Normally, iRacing doesn't really call these cautions. The cars are kind of spin off track, but that's not the case here.
Yeah, I think where he did that loop on pit road might have brought the caution. Well, pit road will be open, and everybody will be coming down pit road. These tires, they were off really quickly with these Xfinity cars. Here they all come down pit road. Jared Darling with the lead. Bobby Sinski in second. We got 15 Ariati in third. And that's on one person who probably did not want to see that caution was the 15. Ariati is really good on the long runs here. Everyone comes down the road. Should expect everyone to take 4 tires. Ooh, Jared Garland had to back up a little bit. Murdered. And looks like the 41 Ken Henry. I think he missed his pit stall.
Damn it, Harambe.
And it looks like, yep, Selinsky will win the race off pit road. Jared Garland will fall back in third. 15 of Ariali.
His car's scattering.
We're 25 laps into this race. So yeah, we are 1/6 of the way through this race already. And we are doubled up for the restart. I tell him a person made a big gain on that pit stop was the 8 of Josh Rowan. He was behind 74.
I think that caution's what that 8 car needed to see, because we saw him drop off a lot towards the end of that run.
Yep, and green flag's back out and we're underway here.
Immediately using the apron, short way around, trying to get some extra momentum, trying to clear the field, and Bobby Zelensky's already put at least 5 car lengths on the second place car.
Yeah, Zelensky, yeah, he's already pulled out to a pretty good advantage. And this thing, when the leader, when he goes, you know, he gets such a good advantage over the cars around him that these guys are not ready for it. Josh Robin kind of stacked up the fielder a little bit. Almost got run over by the 19. It's got a side-by-side battle between 24 and 74. Here comes 74 with a really good run to the outside of the 8 of Josh Robin here.
I think Josh Robin wants to stay more on the bottom on this run than he was the last run.
Bobby Cheney, he's looking up to the outside. Ooh, one car up there.
And now Robin's getting us on the outside.
Yeah. I think we had a 42. Wait, I think we got a wreck back here. I think I saw someone sideways of the 53 of Nicholas Caressel.
Someone else was sideways too. I think it was a blue car or something. I don't really know who that was.
Caution will not come out. I believe we saw the 19 of Robert Carter. I think he caught the wall a little bit there coming out turn 2. I thought I saw him might have caught the wall. Several cars scattered to avoid him.
We're still green.
Yep, we're still racing here in Chicagoland. Let's look at we have the 74 and the 24. They're racing side by side. The 24 seems like he's been racing somebody in this entire race. Always side by side with somebody. He will clear the 74 by quite a lot. He really drove in there deep. 74 looked way early.
Seen another guy that's
another caution. We have another yellow.
Road.
Whoa! Oh, I think we found the yellow. 70 of Aaron Smith with the that's
trying to do Alan Kulwicki.
Yeah.
Trying to do his Alan Kulwicki impression.
Okay, let's just take a look at the replay here. We get the 5 of Stephen Maddox with the 9. Oh, I think the 99 of Jordan Missing got sideways, and that's going to kick that 5 car sideways. And he's going to go for, it looks like a slide here. Can he hang on to it? Nope, around he goes. Now, I'd like to know how the 70 ended backwards. Oh, there goes the 70.
Yeah, I think maybe he locked up or something, or didn't really see any contact.
Yeah, he might just, like when he went to avoid the 5, I think he might have spun the car out to the overhead shot here. Yeah, the 99 gets loose, and that's going to really hurt.
It almost kind of looked like it was a net code there. Let's see.
Whoa, yeah, he...
yeah, just wheel hopped when he hit the brakes, trying to avoid him. Didn't really know where he was going to go, and that really happens when you're on the apron, especially down the back. There's no grip. Wow.
Caressel looks like he lost it. Now he's on brand new tires as well, which is really surprising to see. So pit road will be open.
I would think that some of these guys would want to come in. I mean, we've seen the tire fall off be pretty dramatic. I know it was only a handful of laps, but you want as much grip as possible.
And it looks like definitely most of the top 10 will be coming up that road. Now the question is, does anybody take 2 tires?
Yeah, Zelensky got a great pit stop last time. He was able to get the lead. He's going to be the leader going into these pits. Can he hold on to it?
Saw the 22 Jared Darn overshoots. Oh, and he did it again. We got one car back there just creeping down to the road. I believe that is the 5. I think he's just trying to look for his pit stall. And it looks like, I believe the 8 took 2 tires. The 4, I think, took 2 tires.
83, I think, took 2 maybe.
No, I think the 83. I think Zelensky definitely took 4.
I took 4.
Yeah, the 8 definitely took 2 tires, and I believe
the 4 took 2.
So this will give the lead to Josh. Now we saw how quickly he kind of fell off that first run, so I'm not sure how well he's going to stay up there with the old left side tires in that car. They got about like 4 to 5 laps on them.
Yeah, I think some of these guys that took 2 want to test out how bad this tire fall off really is, because the right side tires are really key to racing, but left side tires aren't really as important. Here we go.
Yeah, green flag's back out. We're back on the way. We're about 4 wide back there in the middle of the pack.
These guys think it's Talladega or something.
Now, I'll see how long can Josh Roman hold off Zelensky. It looks like it won't be for much longer, because here comes Zelensky to the inside. We get the 4 and 3 balance side by side. Oh, well, wait, we have another yellow. Caution's out. And we hit the 70 involved again. Yeah, another car just got a lot of damage. Hard to tell who that was. Just look at the replay here.
Can't really tell who that was. I think it's Terrell Baker.
Yeah, Terrell Baker
never mind.
just kind of gets him 3 wide. Oh!
I can't tell what number that is. I mean...
I don't think that's a different car.
23?
Yeah, it's a 23. And he goes for the spin cycle. Dude, it looks like the 70 net code on him caught him at the last second, and that's what turned him sideways. On board with Ken Henry here. And he just gets body checked. Boy. Does he hit the inside of the wall? He's in the gas. No, he doesn't, but he's got a lot of right damage.
Rep Harambe.
So we are now doubled up for the restart again. I believe it's still showing Josh as the leader, so he did not lose the lead there when that caution came out. So pace car comes down pit road.
Yeah, basically the same order up front.
So green flag's back out. See if Josh learned anything from that restart. As we're side by side between the 83 and the 4. 4 had a little bit of a bobble come back up on the banking.
That's what happens when you come back onto the banking. You don't really, these tires don't really have a lot of grip when they restart, and once they heat up, that's when they pick up grip. So that's why these short runs are really key.
There, and he's looking to the inside. He wants to lead here. Here comes
that out.
Whoa, Josh, Robin.
Oh, both of them.
I don't think he had 2 tires. That's working.
Nope.
He goes back to the lead.
Not a good idea, Daryl.
And this is a huge hornet's nest right here. These guys are trying to get around the 8 and the 4. Both of them are not up to speed due to their tires, and they are falling off like rocks. Here comes the 28 and the 74 inside of the 4, making 3 wides into turn number 3. Bobby Cheney here, he's looking to the inside of the 4. Josh Robin is really falling back. He's also caught on the outside 3 wide. The 87, that was Spencer Owens, and 13 Gable.
I think the 4 car got his stuff back together. I think just the tires, they just had some rubber on them there from that restart. Left sides don't really have a grip yet. Sure he'll pick it back up here shortly. He's holding his own now against the 24.
Yeah. Actually, he's going to get a really good run here, come off the high line here. Well, wasn't close enough to get outside.
He's able to hold on. He's good.
Yeah, but both those cars, once they came out of turn 4 on that restart,
I thought they were going to wreck. It's just the way it is, because you know this track really does eat up the tires. Just be careful, you don't want to chew them up. But it just does look like that, even on a green-white checkered or a 3-lap shootout, right sides is not the way to go. It's like you're gonna need all 4 fresh tires.
We got battle here between the 15, 22, Jared Darling and Ariati. Now Ariati, we will see him start his runs. He does go slow to save those tires as we see him come on like gangbusters towards the end of the run. But you know, actually battling back now to the inside of the 22. There he goes to the inside.
Really wiggling.
Yeah, you know, way this track was in practice, you know, turn 2 was the really loose corner. Turn 4, you know, car was pretty set up for grip, but I'm kind of noticing from some guys, like, it seems like the track's starting to change a little bit, but turn 4 is starting to get really slippery now. So we got battle between the 24 and the 28, Cody Miller to the outside, Bobby Jane to the inside. Because they come off of turn number 4, they're still going to be side by side. Looks like Shaney might be able to clear him. No, not yet. Still going to be side by side as they head into turn 1. Shaney's been racing somebody this whole entire race, it seems like. Can Cody Miller get the run on the outside and get back to him? Nope.
Not quite.
He tried a crossover, but he lifted.
Meanwhile, for basically from the lead on back, still got these guys in a pretty good pack right here, mostly.
And the 22 of Jared Darling will complete the pass on the one to Monte Bauer. Now move Jared up in the first spot.
3 and 4.
Now here comes Delonte with a good. Oh, I thought Delonte was able to get this inside, but I think he had 11. Otherwise, he was going to hit the 22, come off.
Yeah, it was really close. I'm surprised a netco didn't happen there.
And here's a car that we have up front. First time we see him up front, we did 3 of Finney. Right on the rear bumper.
Yeah, the 83 and the 3 have had some pretty good battles here in NORC on iRacing over the past year or so.
Actually, the first season, these two had a little bit of a rivalry where they were getting into each other quite a bit. We get the 3 of Finney. He is on the rear bumper. He is pushing Zelensky out of turn 2 down the back straightaway into the third corner. He will lift a little bit, not push him all the way through.
I'm pretty sure these two have cooled down a lot since then. Pretty sure it's just hard racing now. But it was almost, back then, they almost had to get a restraining order on each other, it seems like.
Yeah, they were getting into each other, it seems like, every week. And it definitely doesn't happen as often as it does, but here comes the 3 of Finney. Like I said, he is pushing Zelensky down the back. Does he look to the inside, or does he keep pushing him?
I think he's going to keep pushing him, yep.
I'm kind of curious if he's just trying to stay behind 83 and push him, because I think he might realize if he gets some ground, starts racing Zelensky here, the 22 would be right there, and the 22 is right there. So maybe he's thinking he'd be better off if he just pushed the 83 away from Jared Darling.
I think Jared's just biding his time. I mean, he knows that these two are trying to race hard, and you know he'll find the opportunity when he sees it. But you know now he knows that now's not the time. It's early in this race. You know, and as we take a look through the field here, that Spencer Owens, I think.
Yeah, I think he might have. Looks like he has some damage. I'm not sure where he got that from. Oh, well, we have a yellow.
Oh,
caution's out on the track. Ooh, here I think it's somewhere happened in the front straightaway. You see 2 cars up here slow, and it's the 70 car, Aaron Smith again.
I think that's Brett Picari.
Yeah, Brett Picari.
Also,
looks like he just got sideways and always on the brake.
I think you're right. Turn 4's getting slippery. And
oh man!
Whoa!
Sean Williams kind of submarine underneath his car to launch him up in the air. And let's see, where does this 70 come from? We're gonna find out. Oh man, that just killed 89.
Just nowhere to go for Sean Williams. But I think you're right. Turn 4 has definitely become the slippery corner now. We saw in practice Turn 2 was being the trouble corner, but it just looks like the track's changing and grip levels fluctuated, and we're seeing Turn 4 as the trouble spot now. That's definitely what happened to the 19. Tough break there.
Yep, coming down pit road, slowing down into pits. And the thing is, Turn 4, that exit is in the shade from the fence, and from the wall. And I think that part of the track's starting to build up some heat. We see the 22 is having some problems getting to his pit stall. Is he getting so good this time? And no. And so we get the 5 of Steven Maddox here, who will just keep on driving. Here comes the free of Femi, and here comes the 1 of Delonte Ballard, and it looks like, the 1 had a really good pit stop.
Femi just killed everyone's crew.
A lot of murder happening right now on the road. And that gave the 1 of Delonte Ballard lead. He had an amazing pit road exit. So he'll take the lead over Bobby Sinski. Femi would be in third. AA, Ariotti would be 15th. David should be 5th. That'd be top 5, but we'll head towards the green. And the 1 Delonte, he's already gone away.
Goes right away and heads to the apron.
Yeah, some of these guys all hesitate for a moment. Some guys wait till always hit green lights. Delonte's like, screw that, he just went. So, Delonte, we've seen him up front, but let's see how well if he's got anything for that 83. Now we got a battle between the 3 and the 15 here. We go back to the field here. We get the 24 Bobby Channing along with the 20 of Cody Miller. Cody Miller seems like it's been attached to that 24. Oh, we got some contact. So 22's around.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's in the wall still. Oh.
Oh, watch out. Oh, Harambe.
More cars involved. Looks like the 5.
Caution. Steven Buttoss.
We have an error accident. See what happened here is the 22 Jarrett Darling. This is the exit turn 4, and he just gets sideways.
Turn 4 again, and just tries to catch it and just overcorrects it.
Oh man, 41 to 87, nowhere to go.
No one. A good old nasty. Eric Washington finds his way through, and man, that's a hard hit for the 22 and the 5 and the 41. No.
Yeah, I don't think he hit him. Whoa.
It's nasty and just gets by.
Well, all those Spencer Owens.
Yeah, oh man.
No chance of avoiding that. Just wrong place, wrong time.
Just lucky he doesn't real life, because if he was through that grass, it would have been like a shovel, just cutting through that dirt.
Yeah, probably destroyed his splitters. You see these guys just wrecking through here.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got birds.
Someone's got David Chuck connection back there.
Yeah, that's just been the second incident that Cannon Henry's been involved in, where some car just came out of nowhere and just body checked.
It is what it is.
And these races, they do require a bit of luck, especially when you're in the back of the pack there racing around those cars. And just right now, he doesn't have the luck. Pace car pulls off down the pit road here. If 1 is going to hesitate, he's going to wait, and now he's away he goes.
Away he goes.
Free of Femi here. I'm going to try to take the second position away from Bobby Sinski here. And he will. So he's able to complete the pass on that Red Bull Chevrolet to Bobby Sinski. Coming off of turn number 2 here. So it looks like the top 10 is single off.
Swerve.
Yeah, I think Cheney, he was trying to think about getting around this 42. And here comes a free of Femi with a really good run. I think the 1 might have a really bad corner.
Almost get together. Going in through the tri-oval.
Femi will take the lead. Oh, Femi had to check up a lot. All the ones almost running into the back of him. And here comes Linsky. That gave a really big run.
Pushing him. 3-car pump trap into turn 3.
Now we're at, these guys can make it. This thing goes green the whole way. These guys can make it on one more stop. They would have to pit around lap 95 or so to make it on one stop. Oh, Femi sideways, hang on to it. Out in the grass, he hangs on to it, but he's going to lose about 10 positions here.
Runs back onto the track. Looks like everything's good. Does a nice save. So.
But that's really going to hurt him with track position wise. He's lucky he still has a race car though. He was really close to completely spinning that thing out. As we head back up here, we got battle between the 24 and the 15. Ariali all the way up towards the wall. David Shutt going all the way down the apron. Not really sure why. I don't know if he was reacting to something he saw in front of him or what. But, you know, Delonte Bauer has pulled off to a sizable lead. Looks like the 8 of Joshua had a really bad turn 4.
Almost seems like he got the wall or something.
Here comes the free Femi trying to make up the spots that he lost when he got sideways. Here it goes to 4 and 74 balanced side by side. I think this is right outside the top 5. Actually, this is a battle for, I believe, 6th place. Femi just trying to figure out which one's going to go. He's going to follow him through. It looks like it'll be the 4 Ryan Marin. He goes inside the 74. Ooh, that was almost some contact right there. I think the 74 might have got a little bit sideways, came off the corner a little bit low.
Now Femi's going to go work on the 4.
And Delonte Bauer has pulled out to a nice sizable lead over Selinsky here. Selinsky's starting to pull a little bit away from David Shutt in 3rd. We got a pretty good battle going on between this group of cars. Femi, he's definitely, I think he's trying to hustle that car as best he can to make up those spots.
You better make sure he doesn't burn up his tires, because he already kind of overheated them. And he almost wrecked there off too, a few laps ago.
Ooh, whoa!
Oh,
Eric Washington a little bit loose.
Had some contact up there between the 3 and the 4, I believe.
Take a look back at Ryan Marin here. Behind the 74 in front of the 28, Cody Miller. He's got Terrell Baker right behind him, and he has the 12 of Steve Baker right on the backside of him. Steve Baker, this is the first time we mentioned his name this whole race in the 12 car. Running in the 11th spot right now.
Delonte's just gone.
Yeah, Delonte looks like he's got about like a 2nd lead right now over Selinsky. Actually, the 42 of David Shutt is getting a challenge right now from the 24 of Bobby Cheney. This is a battle for 3rd. Both of them run right down on the bottom. Get the 15 of Ariati. Ariati, we should expect that car to start coming to life here in the next 10 or so laps.
Anytime now.
Now, really, we kind of had that long run to start racing. After that, we kind of a short 5 to 10 run burst. We got a battle back there between the 13 and Justin Evil. I believe that is the 12 of, I believe, Steve Baker. Baker taking the insider, comes on Gable to the outside. On Gable, we've seen him spin out when he clipped the apron. He actually, I believe, brought the first caution of the race. He clipped the apron in turn 4 and spun that thing out. Didn't hit anything.
TCB.
Old 12's gonna. Old 12 got really tight. Oh, that put the 13 in the wall. I think Gable made some contact with the safety barrier coming off the turn 2. The 12 got so tight that, you know, Gable had to react to it. And I think just the momentum just carried him up into the wall.
Yep.
As we are now closing in on halfway.
Been through a lot just to get to halfway.
And it seems like the 74, I think he's starting to make some ground up on the free of Femi here. Starting to draw a little bit closer. And here comes the 15 of Ariada. That car's starting to come to life now. He goes to the inside of the 24, Bobby Channing. This is going to be a battle for fourth. Can Channing defend on the outside? Doesn't look like it. 15 of Ariada will take the position. They'll move the 15 up into the third or fourth spot. They'll move the 24 back into fifth. So very back in at the top five. Get the 42, David Shutt in third position. And running from these guys, we got the 83, Bobby Selensky. Looks like he's starting to make up a little bit of that gap on the one to Monte Ballard. So we now got a battle between the 3 and the 74. We get the 4, Ryan Marin, right behind him, running a little bit higher line, going for 1-2. Did not get to run at all, come off of turn 2. Car looks like car might got a little bit tight up there, may have to lift a little bit, or maybe got a little bit loose. It's kind of hard to tell, but he did have to lift a little bit. So we have a battle between these 3 cars. This is the battle for, I believe, the 6th position. 6th, 7th, and 8th, and all in this one shot. Got Terrell Baker right behind him. Oh, free, something. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Anyway, back up here. We see that the 15 has gapped the 24 Bobby Chain, but we actually had to pass for the lead. Bobby Selensky made up a bunch of ground on Delonte Ballard, and he's completed a pass.
Really tight, just pushing him. Oh! A little bit too close there.
I mean, you can go in the corner and push the guy into the wall if you want to, but that means you're also pushing yourself into the wall because you're not lifting. And Delonte,
it just looks like that the 83 is just going to pull away.
Yeah, I think the 1 might have used up his tires a little bit more than 83. 83 is starting to pull away. There's already put several car lengths on already. Now it looks like the 74 has actually completed a pass on the 3 of Femi. He's getting some pressure now from the 4 of Ryan Merrick. This is a battle for 7th. Femi all the way next to that white line. The 4 was running a little bit higher. The 4 will take a little bit more of a shallow exit, come off the turn 4. Both of them going all the way down onto the apron.
We're going to see what line they're going to use. The 4 is going to be up against the wall here towards the middle. 3 on the bottom.
See, he does get a little bit of a run on Femi as they head into turn 3, but he's just not close enough to get to his inside. And you see, like, the 3 of Femi had a little bit of a bobble right there. When that car goes back on the transition on the banking, and these tires, when they start to wear out, it'll be a little bit more noticeable. That bobble is the 4. Ryan Merrick had a really bad exit.
Oh.
Now we have a battle here. It looks like the 1, Delonte Ballard.
Yeah, but here comes that 15.
Yeah, he has lost second. Now he's going to lose third to the 15 of Ariati. So yeah, the 1, I think the 1 might have burned his tires a little bit and started the race trying to pull away from the start of that run here. And now I think he's starting to pay the price. I think he was expecting someone with a short run. Car was getting a little twitchy, a little bit nervous coming off of turn 2. Now let's see, does the 15, does he got anything for that 83? The 42, David Shutt holding steady in second place. As these guys are catching that car, come on left down. I think that might be the 22 Jared Darling.
Yeah, it's just a tough break for Jared. Had a really fast car and just made a mistake. You know, it's not uncommon. He's just gonna give track to the leaders. Very good move. Just letting them race for the win, or eventually for the win, and you know, just Really tough wreck for Jared Darling, despite his recent outburst in speed. Jared Darling has not won a race in NORC since the transition to iRacing.
And to be fair, a lot of people haven't. Outside of kind of like the one-off wins at the plate tracks, I mean, the winners list for this series is really small right now.
Yeah, but you just see Jared is a past champion in NORC, and but he's always said that he really wants to win in the iRacing League here for NORC. Just still got a little bit more ways to go.
Like I said, this game, like iRacing, is a whole different animal compared to the console. Console, I mean, pretty much what you see is what you got. You can just, hot lap it is pretty arcade here. The tire wear and how much these cars slide around once they get on old tires and how the track changes. It's a much different animal, and there's a lot more things going on.
Yeah, it's just the way that it is with iRacing, and on iRacing, you're at least with this league, it's on fixed setups. You're not really given a whole lot of things to adjust on, except for some steering. But you can't really adjust wedge, can't really adjust track bar, not even grill tape or tire pressures. It's all based on driver skill and how well you can adapt to whatever type of handling race car that you've got. And some drivers are better at that than others. And I'm sure that's why we're seeing guys like Bobby Zielinski and at times Marcus Richardson and sometimes David Schott, Ariati, Femi Olat. A lot of these guys just know what to do and how to adapt to different handling race cars. And these cars don't really change a whole lot as the race goes on. Even if the track changes, the way that the cars react to the track changes don't really happen a lot. So on console it was static all the time. On here it's not as static, but it's not really dynamic in terms of the changes that happen throughout a race.
And while you're saying that, we noticed that the 42 of David Shutt and the 15 of Ariati are actually starting to reel down the 83 of Bonnie Zielinski here. So we have a 3-car battle up here for the lead. And Zielinski froze the block. Here comes the 42 looking to the outside. We have a battle for here. David Shutt thrown in there really deep on the outside line here.
Zielinski on a really fast car.
There he goes to the outside. So David Shutt showing some muscle here. Here comes the 15 of Ariati. Ariati was really going a long run. Will take the extreme high line. Zielinski's slowing down a lot.
Oh, not the 83's gonna pit.
Yeah, this is I don't know if he'll be able to make it from here. This is right outside the fuel window. So this is going to be kind of iffy if he can make it from here. This will be 60 laps to go. And not only would that be a really long way to go on tires, but that'd be kind of iffy just on fuel. He might have to come back down again.
Yeah, he might. Interesting though, very interesting.
But I think where he was going to lose some time, or actually where he lost the lead to the 42 and he was going to eventually lose the spot to the 15, I think that might have forced his hand a little bit. But I tell one thing, he is going to be lightning quick for these guys on those new tires. But the thing is, I don't know. Oh, 42, David Shutt getting loose. Ooh. 15 does take the lead from him, but these guys, I think they have to wait at least 5 more laps before they come down pit road. Otherwise, they're not going to make it on fuel. But Zielinski is going to be flying on those tires.
Oh, yeah, it's not even going to be close.
Yeah, we're about 57 laps to go here. These guys are right on side the edge of making off fuel, and I think that 42, you can see another little bobble come off of turn 2. Car is starting to lose some grip. These tires, are about 30 laps old, and 30 laps is when these things really start to fall off. See, the 42 is dirt tracking them a little bit there. You see the 74 has actually completed the pass on the 24 Bobby Cheney. And we see Selinsky there on the new tires. We see the field cycle through here. Played that as the 0-1 of Eric Washington. Pretty much on the side of the racetrack by himself. And there's Selinsky. Selinsky, you want to see him, he's probably going to pass both these cars in this corner.
You can just see how slow these guys are going. Just with the, compared to the 83. Took the corner and just blows right by him.
Yeah, Selinsky's going to be 2.5 to maybe up to 3 seconds quicker than these guys. So these guys are going to pretty much be chicanes for Selinsky here. And these guys just hope they don't, he doesn't run over them. 42, David Shutt had another bottle come off the turn. So I think that car's handling is starting to fall away from him a little bit. We've seen that car starting to get sideways. I think, yeah, they're coming down pit road now. This is right on the edge. Oh, 42, look out.
Oh.
I think Ariotti went in there a little bit too wide. And 42, David Shutt, well, that was kind of iffy. He actually made up some ground on the 15. So when these guys...
We'll see what the scoring says, but I think both
of them to their stalls. Yeah, I think these guys here, I think they can make it. They'll be close, but I think these guys should be able to make it on the fuel. Selinsky is the one that we have to worry about if he can make it. I don't think he can. And here they come off pit road. Even though the 42 made up a bunch of ground on the 15, he was not able to be in front of him. Yep. These guys are coming off pit road here. There's a 25 to 28. They're coming off of pit road. Because another car down pit road. I think that was the 74. It was. So when this cycles through, Selinsky's going to be the leader, but he's going to be about 5 lap older tires. And he might be strong on fuel, so he might have to reduce his pace a little bit, not only to save tires, but also maybe to save fuel as well. And he's going to have a huge advantage. Here's the advantage he has. He's a straightaway lead on these guys once this cycles through. Might be a little bit more than that, but these guys are going to probably be about, with the tires, going to be a couple of tenths quicker a lap. If you look at the 74 here, came off pit road, there's the 12, there's the 72, Freddie De Rosa. Freddie De Rosa actually just now entered the racetrack. He has showed over 90-some laps down. So I'm kind of unsure. There might be he is in the chase. There might be a couple cars he might be able to pass. But being that far down the running order, that many laps down, I'm not sure if he can really do much being that far behind.
I'm pretty sure he just wants to log some laps, get knowledge of the track.
Got the 42 of David Shutt here and the 15 of Ariotti.
Yeah, I believe the top 3 have not pitted yet. The 3 and the 4 and the 12 haven't pitted, so the 83 will be the eventual leader.
Yeah, he does got about a straightaway lead over the 15 and the 2 at the moment. Now these guys are staying in front of Selinsky. If they pit now, they'll definitely make. But I think they might be waiting and hoping for a caution to come out. Because I think these guys back here, I think they've run enough laps on those tires. And the tire fall off is big enough, even this early into the run, where these guys will come back down pit road. And I'll put these guys who are just, they're up front right now, staying out, up front of them. So I'm waiting for his scoring cycle through here again. Yeah, Freddie De Rosa might be able to pass the 63 and 53 for position. So we now got 50 laps to go. I believe the 12 made his pit stop, so it's the 3 of Femi and the 4 of Ryan Marin. They are hoping for a caution. Here's the 4, and we got Josh Robin with the potato connection that he has. And there is Femi. You can see this visually, this how much slower that 3 car Femi is. This is on those old tires.
The 8 car have damage.
Yeah, I believe that damage on the 8 might be because of lag.
Code, yeah, just lag. He's still got a fast car, folks. Don't worry.
So I think at this point, I think both the 4 and the 3 are basically going to run this thing all the way down until they get passed by the 83 for position. Then they'll come down pit road or run it until they run off fuel, just hoping for a caution. And here is the 83 to Zelensky. He is in third, and he is running down these guys really quickly. Now, even though the 83, he's got some laps on those tires now. Those are starting to fall. But you see the 42 of David Schuss past the 15 of Ariati.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ariati's tire saving right now.
And the thing is, these guys, they're going to have to, you know, if they run this thing all the way through, they're going to have to do over 50 laps on these tires, which will be the longest run for them so far. Usually these guys don't go that long with tires. But, you know, being right at 50 to go when they made their pit stop here, you know, they really have to look, you know, look after those tires, because once we get to the end of this run, those tires are going to be horrible. The one's Alante Bauer. I don't know how well he's saving his stuff, because it seems like he's all over the 15. Only 4 and the 24 still next to each other. 24 Bobby Cheney seems like he's been racing somebody this whole entire race. Has been next to someone the whole time.
Yeah, these guys have both made their pit stop, and I think they're good to go on fuel. Try to finish. That's all they need. It looks like the 83 has gone around the 4. I believe the 4 has made his pit stop.
Yeah, Fredo Rosa 90 laps down.
Yeah, we've seen we've seen some things happen with guys that are just logging laps, you know, 90 some odd laps down like the 72 is. So just I just watch out for him.
Yeah, I guess it seems like SVC got the 3 of Femi still out here. These guys are this many laps down, you know, they're not really racing for anything. And the thing is, like, they're not really focused or not really paying attention. And, you know, they're kind of liable to make a mistake because of that. You know, they're not really focusing on racers out there just kind of like on a Sunday drive, and, you know, that can cause problems. I think the 3 of Femi, yep, I think Femi's at the end of his fuel run, and here he's coming down pit road. And that will hand lead over to the 83 of Bobby Zelensky. Zelensky has about a 7 to 8 second advantage right now over David Schutt. Still got the battle going on between the 15 and the 1. I think the 1 is a little bit quicker than the 15, but I'm not sure if he wants to pass him though. Because the 15 is saving his tires, I think the 1 might be just following behind him. Take a look at David Schutt here. And I think David Schutt, this thing goes green the whole way, might be in the best spot, him to 15. Because I don't think Zelensky will be able to make it on fuel. And even if he does, I think he might have to back off just a little bit just to make sure. And I think the 42, where he's got the newer tires, will be able to run him down. See Zelensky, he put a lap down on his good friend of Eric Washington in the 01. Eric Washington, who has actually took a really long break from iRacing and has returned.
That's another NORC original. He's just, you know, again, just kind of biding his time, not really being a hazard to anyone, especially people that are running for the championship. He's just kind of minding his own business.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, if you take that long break, try and get into things, the best thing to do is really just kind of like race your own race and just try your best not to cause anybody else to screw up, do an experience on your part. So, you know, it's just best to be out there, just log laps, try and get some experience, try and get used to everything again. And I'll tell you one thing, that 42 of David Schutt, he is making ground up on Zelensky. So I think he'll get there. Let's see, the 24 has gone around the 74. This right here is actually a battle for the last spot in the top 5. Ooh, hang on to Terrell Baker getting really tight. We see that where some of these guys, you know, on the bottom lane, guys who don't have as much experience, when they're on the bottom lane, they'll just get really, really tight, and you think like, okay, I'll just get off the gas and just turn wheel left. It doesn't necessarily help all the time. Oh, he got a really good run. He almost got inside of Cody Miller there.
Dang.
And he actually will complete the pass, so Terrell Baker will take this spot. It's kind of crazy. Turn 1 and 2 to 25 was bad, and the other side of the racetrack goes to 28. Let's see if Femi has unlapped himself. I believe he's unlapped himself as he is round Zelensky. At least got 1 lap back. Yeah, it's showing Zelensky right now. That's showing Femi in the 11th spot, and there's David Shutton. David Shutton, yeah, he's definitely picking up some ground. I think he's knocked off at least 2 seconds off in the last 5 laps or so. Yeah, it's about a 3 to 4 second advantage right now Zelensky has on the 42. And then you see the 15 of Ariali. I think, yeah, Ariali, he is definitely, I think he's waiting. This is a perfect moment for him to go. So I think Zelensky might have put himself in a bad spot here, pinning as early as he did.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to say at least what he plans to do. Because there's no way he's going to be able to fight those guys on the tires that he has. I know that 42 now has old tires too, but that's at least a 10 to 15 lap difference. And that's a really huge difference in the tire wear. And
yeah, awesome. Go ahead.
I just don't think that he'll be able to hold them off.
And another thing too is, like, fuel-wise, can 83 even make it all the way on gas? And if he can't make it, then it doesn't even matter if these guys catch him or not, because he'll have to pit again.
Yeah, he's got to have something up his sleeve.
See, the 15 is starting to put a little bit of a gap on the 1. The 42 is just slowly making up ground on the 83 of Zelensky here. As we're getting closer, again, 30 laps to go. Yeah, the 42 David Shutton, he's making up several tenths up a lap. About 3 to 4 tenths a lap, he's making up on Zelensky. You see, Cody Miller actually, Cody Miller has a lot of damage in that car. I'm kind of hearing right now he might have had some contact with the 72 of Fredo Rosa. '74, it seems like he's lost quite a bit of ground to the 24, probably Cheney. Cheney has slowly pulled away from the 74. It's got about a second gap on him. And Fredo Rosa, you know, he was 9 laps down. For those laps, he did pick up a spot. He did pass Hunter Combs, and Fredo Rosa being in a chase, you know, every point matters. So he did gain the spot.
Well, that lead is definitely getting cut down. Back down, David Shut.
Yeah, and
both of them are definitely running down Zelensky.
Yeah, that 15 though of Ariati, I think he turned on the wick and that car is going because he's made up a bunch of ground on the 42. He's right there actually. He's pulled away from the 1. He's on the rear bumper of the 42 of David Shut. This might be the battle for the win here because I don't think that 83 Bobby Zelensky can make it on the field. Yeah, these guys are definitely grilling Zelensky in. I just don't know. I don't know if the 42 if he can hold off the 15. I mean, he's gotta have to concentrate on catching Zelensky, but he's gotta concentrate on holding off at 15. So he's in a kind of tough spot. And Ariati almost got into the back of him going for that corner. Oh wait! Zelensky just came down pit road.
Boom. Oh, I see what he's doing here.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like the newer tires, like these guys are gonna go 50 laps on these tires here. They're gonna be horrible at the end of the run.
But can he make up? Can he make up a whole lap? Because he's gonna be a lap down by the time he comes out of the pits.
There's about a 2.5 second advantage on the tires. These guys are about in the 32 range. He'll have to make up about about 16 laps. I think he might be able to do it. Here he comes off pit road now, so he's going to have like about a 30 lap run on these tires. These guys are going to be on 50 lap old tires. These guys are going to be on. So we have the battle for the lead here between the 15 and the 42. This is a strategy for Zelensky that might work.
Well, let's see here. They're coming close to 25 to go. And he's on time. I guess you could say he's a little over 33 seconds. Okay, he's gonna have to average like 2 seconds a lap faster than these leaders to catch up. He might do it, but he's gonna blow by these guys right here, as you can see.
Yeah, he's gonna cut down low, and he's gonna be much quicker than these guys. These guys are just gonna go ahead and give him that lane. There's no point in racing them.
No point.
Yeah, let's see what gap he pulls. Okay, so he's back on the lead lap now, and you can see he's just taking off from him. Like he just made up a second right there.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna have to make up it's like a 32-second lap time. So he's got 16 laps to make up 2 seconds to get back up here. And he'll be on newer tires. They're coming around like 25 laps to go. I think he might be able to do it as long as he doesn't burn up the tires too much trying to catch him. Because those tires on his, he's gonna do 30 laps on those tires. Are gonna be, are gonna be wearing down quite a bit towards the end of this run. But these guys don't have really awful tires. You see the 01 Eric Washington really slow down the back straightaway.
Yes, Jared Darling again. Whoa!
I think the 01 of Eric Washington might be coming down pit road. We already see the gap, so this split on the 15 and 42.
Well, right now, this is the battle for the lead. So right now, these two are probably thinking, all right, well, the 83 is something. And these two just better hope that these laps just continue to count down and that 83 doesn't loop all the way back around the track and catch up to him.
Here's Zelensky right now. Going into turn 1. Those guys are probably just now at the start-finish line. So we can cycle for the killers, Femi. Some in place.
Yeah, 3's gotten around the 4 after the 4 pitting a few laps before the 3 did.
What the hell has happened to the 28? Kelly Miller just in there just chilling in pit road. And the 01 of Eric Washington is still slow. I'm not sure if he's having a motor problem. There's no black smoke coming out from the car. This got some damage, but it's not significant.
That was odd.
And the 74 lost a bunch of ground to the 24. I think he's starting to close back in on him. Ooh, sideways coming off of turn 2. And we are getting really close again. 20 laps to go. And see the 74, he lost a bunch of time. That car still looks really sideways. This has been the longest these guys have been on these tires. And the track has got a lot of heat built up into it. This is our longest green flag run. So this track does not have much grip into it. 24, Chain comes off of turn 2 just fine. 74, looks like he came off the corner just okay as well. Here's the battle for the lead. 15 of Ariati pulling away from 42. They should shut and not giving up. But I think the 15 might be at least as worries. It depends on Zelensky how quickly he can make up this ground. To wait for scoring to cycle through here. See where he is in relation with the cars that are still in the lead lap on the scoring. Ariati up front. David Shutt in second. Delonte Byron third. Bobby Chain to be fourth. Sonny Ford will round out the top 5. Josh Robin in 6th place at the moment. Fabian 7th. Ryan Marin in 8th place. And Zelensky is in 9th.
We got Steve Baker in 10th, and 11th is Terrell Baker, 12th. Eric Washington, 13th. Cody Miller, who's was kind of stopped there on pit road last time we saw him. 14th is Jared Darling, tough break. 15th, Aaron Smith. 16th, Jordan Missig. 17th, Justin Gable. 18th, Sean Williams. 19th, Peanut Owens. And 20th is Steven Maddox.
I say this is a pass for precision right here. So
here's Zelensky. This is for 8th place, I believe.
And that will move down Ryan Maris, the last car on the lead lap. Yeah, Zelensky, he's about a second and a half to 2 seconds quicker than the leaders. And now he's going to be ascending sights now.
It's going to be really close.
One car back there. Nailed the wall. I think that is his 72 of Frida Rosa. He just pounded the wall. And I think at this point, you know, if he's not going to be catching anybody for position, I'll let park that thing. I think Zelensky is about half the lap behind these guys. So he's got like 15 more seconds to
already.
make up. And we're getting closer to getting 10 laps to go here. We are, I believe, only 20. And that's on one thing, the 42 of Davis Shutt is actually starting to reel back into 15.
I'm gonna say, just for a marker, if the 83 isn't at most at about a quarter of a lap length behind these two leaders by about 10 to go, I'm going to say that the 83 might not get there in time because his tires are wearing out too, and I'm sure he's going 100%. These guys' tires are already shot, but the way that tire fall off is, it might flatten out to where these two can match pace with the 83 for a little bit, and it'll be too late for the 83 to make up any more time.
Yes, Zelensky, he's definitely driving his car really hard right now, trying to make up this time. These guys here, I think, have been pretty easy on their tires since they started running, and yeah, eventually the times are going to even out of each other. So Zelensky won't be making up 2 seconds left. He'll be going down to 1.8 to 1.5. That's how I'm thinking. The 42 is all over the back bumper of the 15. We might have a battle for the lead up here. '15 got a really good run coming off of turn 2. As we are now underneath 15 laps to go, there's one, Delonte Ballard, 25. TCB came down pit road. Here comes Zelensky.
5th place. Oh man, the leaders are at the line right now, going into 1, and yeah, it's about a straightaway.
See, the 74, that's the last car inside the top 5, so Zelensky will be knocking down the door in the top 5 here in that car. He is coming. He is definitely carrying a lot of speed around this racetrack right now compared to the leaders. I see how quickly he can get around the 74 now. The 83, his tires have fallen off quite a bit compared to what they were at the start of it when he made his pit stop. And I think the 74 is going to give him the bottom, and he does. So that'll move Zelensky into the top 5. So now he's going to set his sights on the 24. Here's the leaders. Zelensky's about 12 seconds behind. As Ariati will put another lap down on the 72 of Brady Rosa. Brady Rosa, that car looks really evil on him right now. Car's got a lot of damage. Here comes the Terrell Baker. Terrell Baker actually came down pit road. Oh, look at the 72 is in the wall.
Oh. Yeah, that thing doesn't even sound right.
No. There comes Terrell Baker to the inside as we got 10 laps to go. Terrell Baker.
10 to go, and the 83 is where? These leaders are in 1 and 2 right now.
Yeah, I think he's already completed a pass on the 24. I think he's sending his sights right now into Lante Bauer. I tell you one thing, that these guys up front, they might want to see a caution. Terrell Becker's trying to unlap himself. Because I think Bobby Zelensky is running enough laps on those tires. I think they all come down pit road and take 4 tires.
True, yeah.
So Zelensky, I think he might be able to get to him. Terrell Baker will get at least 1 lap back. I think Cody Miller is on the same strategy as the 25. Both of them came down pit road about 5 laps after Zelensky did. Both of those cars are TCB Motorsports cars. And here comes Zelensky. He's probably
Freddie De La Rosa.
He's probably a lap or 2 laps away from passing 1, taking 3rd. Oh, 42 is sideways.
Well, now, if you're David Shutt, you know the 83 is coming, but you've got to realize that now's the time to go. Can't just hang around here and finish second.
How hard can you push that car? Because they almost got 50 laps on these tires. I mean, these cars are not going to be driving good. There's the leaders, and there's Zelensky breaking the line.
Oh, man. That's about half straightaway.
The way it's going on now, I think Zelensky might catch him with 2 laps to go. Right in the middle of the back. Yeah, it's about a little bit over half a straightaway advantage right now. Oh, 42, really sideways coming off turn 4 there. I think he's really pushing that car.
He's trying now. He's really trying to push to get to the 15.
6 laps to go. I think he's starting to lose some ground here. There's the 83 Bobby Zelensky.
He might get there.
And these guys are coming up to 5 laps to go. When they get there, if a caution comes out, the race will be over. But I think it came out right before they got to the line.
Oh man, what happened? Where?
Oh, please don't tell me. Caution came out, and it looks like it is the 72 of Brady De La Rosa, who is 90 laps down. Just lost it. Brought out the caution.
Oh my.
I mean, we got someone out there who has really no business of being out there, brings out a caution, and just leaves a sour taste in your mouth. And I think the person who really did not want to see that was Zelensky. I think he was going to catch these guys. So pit road will be open.
Wow, I can't believe that.
And I think when we get the restart, I think it's going to be a one-lap shootout.
If you don't pit here.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are on a complete jump. They have to come in and take it forward. So here they all come down pit road. Ariati will come down as the leader, and we're about to see how good Ariati's hot lap ability will be, because we haven't seen how good he is on a short run. We know how good he is on a long run. Here they all come down.
Yeah, this is definitely not what the 15 wanted to see.
No. Oh, Zelensky took 2 tires.
Ooh.
Zelensky took 2 tires. Here comes Ariati.
Everyone else took 4.
Well, it's a one lap. He
Everyone
only has to
else
take
took
one
4.
corner at full speed. If he could get a big enough of an advantage on these guys on the restart, he might be able to get them. So this is going to be a gamble here for 83. He's got 30 laps on those left side tires. So this is going to be a 1 lap shootout. Zelensky did not want to see that caution because I think he was going to get these guys. But now he is a leader. But now he's got the worst tires out of everybody up here. Those left sides got 30 laps on it.
Just a few minutes ago, he had the best tires.
Yeah. Everyone else around him has taken 4 tires. Ariane will be second. David Shutt 4. David Shutt be third. Delante would be 4. 74 to 24. Right out the top 6. Pace car pulls off. When does Zelensky go? And that'll be now.
Oh, that was a great restart.
Yeah, I think he caught the 15 and the 42 sleeping. Now I think everyone behind him here is going to be, no one's going to lift. And you see the advantage he's already getting, but that car is wobbling.
Oh man.
He's got 1 corner he's got to go through. These guys behind him are not going to lift. Can they make it? Can they make up the ground? 74 puts up a block on the 1. Here they go. They make up enough ground on them. I don't think they're going to get to him.
No, they're not going to get there. Checkered flag.
Zelensky's going to win the race. They're side by side for a second. And the 2-tire strategy works. As we die in turn 1.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Oh.
Welcome back to iRacing, Eric Washington. Man, Zelensky had a dynamite restart there.
Just noticed that Cody Miller's still sitting there in pit row.
And he's going to burn them down, even though I think the left sides are already pretty well cooked.
Oh yeah. The 74 is having a good old time. He wants to do burnouts too.
Man, what a crazy finish. You know, first
sick burnout with no smoke.
You know, first we thought the 83 was going to, you know, catch these guys and pass them, you know, right at the end of the race with those newer tires with that bold strategy. Then caution comes out, he takes 2 tires, and he's on the worst tires, and he had good enough to start to hold them off in 3 or 4. I think if the 15 would have gotten a better start, I think the 15 might have had something for him in 3 or 4, but he got a huge jump on it. Here is the final finishing results.
You have Bobby Zelensky winning the race, David Shutt second, Ariardi third, John Berry fourth, Bobby Cheney fifth, and then rounding out the top 10 is Delonte Ballard, Femi Olot, Terrell Baker, Josh Robin, and Steve Baker.
Yeah, Steve Baker, top 10 finish, not bad for him. Ryan Marin, the last car in the lead lap, and everybody else here is multiple laps down. Eric Washington, 12. Jarrett Nerling, tough break for him at his home racetrack. Got caught up in the wreck. 14th place would be Cody Miller. 15th, Aaron Smith, who got involved in every single wreck. Sean Williams, who bulldozed the 19 out of his way when 19 wrecked, will be 16th. Jordan Missing, 17th. Justin Gable will be 18th. 19th will be Spencer Owens, and 20th will be Steve Maddox.
You have Caden Henry in 21st, Freddie De La Rosa. Man, that was something else there toward the end of that race, bringing out the last caution. Running 90 some odd laps down. Got Brett Picari in 23rd, Joshua Spalding in 24th, Nicholas Caressa.
Is he Twister? Licorice?
Caressa finishes in 25th, and Hunter Combs, looks like he's starting to park that shit. He finishes in last in 26th.
As we take a look at the points here, Bobby Zelensky with a 20-point advantage over the 74. Bobby Shane will move up in 3rd in points. Cody Miller in 4th. And Sean Williams will move up into 5th. Now remember, this first round is 4 races. Wins do not lock you in to the next round. You have to be in the top 5 in points. So, and another thing I noticed that Anthony Emery did not start this race. So that's going to put him in a huge hole. He might not even have a chance to make it into the final round. And Freda Rosa starting to race so far, so many laps down, that definitely did not help him at all. And he came in here with actually quite a few bonus points, so that's definitely going to hurt him. As we head into the next round at Bristol for some short track racing. Anyway, well, final thoughts on the race?
Well, congrats to Bobby Zelensky. He's been on fire all season long, really. Actually, since we started. Ariani and David Shutt, other big contenders. It sucks for Jared Darling. He had a really fast car. It sucks to have 90-lap down cars bring out the last caution and affect the outcome of the race. But that's it is what it is.
We saw a typical mile and a half race, long green flag runs, some varying pit strategies, short pin guys staying out really long, sliding around multiple grooves. Overall, pretty entertaining race to watch. And congrats on Bobby on, seems like his 1 millionth win here on iRacing. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see y'all next time for race number 2 in the first round of Chase at Bristol.